Hello, party people. Um, we're just gonna we're gonna work on the 5.3 hype right now. Maybe afterwards we'll take a look at some of my favorite cinematics from Genshin Impact. And for those that don't know, 5.3 drops tonight. I already have the pre-download ready, all set, and I want to show you something that I think explains why I play this game, this type of game, and why it's all worth it at the end of the day. And just join me in watching the cinematic from a character I'm about to have in a few hours, and enjoy. Let me just do this. If I could do this without fucking up, I'll show you. Okay. By the way, guys, this is the last night of the December 2024 Asian Mental Health Care Asian Mental Health Collective, excuse me, AMHC. In the link, the hyperlink in the lower right, you can see the link that will take you to my Streamlabs charity page, and you can donate from there. It's all tied together, so except for the name of the link, none of the money goes directly to me. So I don't have to play middleman. You can just donate it through the website, which is a Streamlabs. What is it? A Streamlabscharity.com website. So there's nothing going on that should not be going on. In other words, I know some people were worried about that or thought this was a scam or something. I don't know. I don't have time for that shit. Anyway, all right, here we go. Let me start up here. All right. Just to say one thing. If I'm gonna have a song, if I'm gonna have music for the background of my starting screen, this will be the song. Enjoy.
When the night is closing.
Sorry, just trying to fix this here. I don't know what to say. When I first saw that, I was like, I wish I could have made my first time reaction to this video, this trailer, but I didn't think it was gonna be that good. So that moment is gone forever. But that might not be my favorite, but it's up there. It's definitely up there. Okay, that's it for this little reaction part. I'm gonna show some of the other ones that are my favorite, just to hype myself up some more, just to make the hype a little bit bigger. In chronological order, we're gonna start from the beginning, and we'll move our way down. Assuming I can find the Hoyoverse cinematics that go with these. I think it shouldn't be too hard though. Just bear with me 1 second here while I look this up. I think the first one was this one. These are all cutscenes, by the way, or cinematics, depending on the way you look at it. Oh, there's another Zhao one that was pretty good. Hold on, let me make sure this is the right one. Bear with me here. Okay, this is the right one. Okay. This is on Blue Meat Gaming channel. I'm not sure if Hoyoverse.com, the actual website, has all these, but we'll find it. Either way, the cinematic is the cinematic. They probably haven't been altered, like to put in, to like dub them or whatever. I'm not too worried about it. All right, here we go. We're gonna take a look at this. This was the cinematic with the J Chamber, the first part where it was very much early in the game.
Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Huh? He's already gone. That guy is fast. What's going on? Paimon's exhausted. If we hadn't happened to see the Jade Chamber flying over just as we came out of the Golden House, we really wouldn't have known which way to go. Do we make it in time? Is the Overlord of the Vortex still in the sea? It hasn't destroyed Liyue yet, has it?
What are you doing here?
Huh? Hold on. It's the Adepti. What are you doing on the Jade Chamber? Paimon thought you were arguing with the Qixing. Is the fighting over?
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude, we have agreed to put our differences aside for now and unite against this common enemy.
Oh, Paimon gets it. So how do you plan to defend Liyue? Just seeing this Overlord of the Vortex guy puts a pit in Paimon's tummy, even from all the way out here.
It's not just you. We've got new Millilith recruits who can't even stand at attention without shaking. The force of an ancient god's presence seems to be too much for ordinary people to handle. Which is why we must stop that monster before it gets any closer to Liyue Harbor.
So the Archon War was fought 2,000 years ago against enemies like that thing? Now that's scary. So will the power of the Qixing, Millilith, and Adepti gathered here be enough to stop that god?
We've already discussed this together, and our conclusion is not necessarily.
What? the Guardians of Liyue. Can't you think of something?
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Chi Sing did once research the matter of the Guizhong Ballista when it piqued their fancy. And as fate would have it, one who did craft the Guizhong Ballista with one's own hands is here. For what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanisms? Yet, it would take one, but a little tinkering to turn this ballista into an engine of war beyond your wildest thoughts.
I suppose this is one blessing from the Adepti that we should be thankful for. So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong Ballista to fight off that god. All the Adepti here can lend their strength to man it. We haven't a moment to spare. Our battle begins now. Yep.
The Fatui! They're attacking the Guizhong Ballista!
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
Be careful now.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
After last month's massive solar flare added a
So yeah, let's look at another one. We're gonna look at the Jade Chamber Part 2 at Future Shenhei. This was my favorite one for a long time until I just showed you the first video. This cutscene like I don't know really know what to say about it. Like it was just better, and I think it was shorter too, which was ridiculous. I just let me pull up here. It's this one right here.
Right on cue. The Avenger of the Vortex, Beisht.
Who is that?
Osial's wife. Final follower of the Overlord of the Vortex.
Sounds like you knew this was coming.
Beto sensed something was stirring in the deep. She warned me months ago. Knowing she harbors hatred toward the Jade Chamber, I chose to rebuild it now as a way of drawing her out.
Got it. Well, let's go fetch the Adepti.
No.
Huh?
In this human age, the people of Liyue must find a way to overcome this crisis on our strength alone.
Straight up Gilgamesh right there. This is straight up Gilgamesh.
All hands! Tsunami incoming!
What's that? Wait! A giant wave!
Get ready for some backstory. Some backstory coming right here.
You are a cursed child. Your life brings nothing but disaster to us all. At least if you die, I can bring her back.
The day you learn how to use your strength for the good of others is the day that you can truly become part of human society.
Straight up Frozen. This is Elsa right there. Frozen. Yeah, that was it.
Wix. One platform. Any website. Unlimited.
So, that was my favorite for a long time. I how much time I'll show you. It's already over 20 minutes, so it's already the average YouTube video length over, so I don't care right now. This is gonna be posted on YouTube, so say hi to YouTube guys if you want to. All right, let's see. Zhao's. Yeah, so this was an okay one, but a lot of people seem to like it, so I'll play it. It was in the what do you call it? What happened? The cutscene with hold on, I'll find it. And the fantastic compass. So it's this one. I'll show it to you guys. I mean, don't worry if you don't recognize the backstory.
Bestow your light.
It's like, I think the quality speaks for itself.
Might. Spirit curbed, pneuma surge. By dictum divine, heed these words. Do as I command.
Aha! The fantastic compass is an amplifier. Maintain this energy level, and we may stand a chance.
I will maintain the energy flow.
Understood.
Everyone, stand back.
I shall hold the line by sealing the surface.
As Yakshas, we must fight for this world. General Alatus, falling in!
Watch out!
This trip may be dangerous, yet you insist on going.
I have guarded this place for several hundred years. Only to seek the nameless Yaksha, do I request your approval.
Keep this up. Your strength won't last.
Join Planet Fitness and save $28 or more. Just $1 down, $15 a month. Cancel.
Just saying. Okay, this for a long time. This was like it was tied with the Shenhe one. It was this character, it revolves around this character named Arlecchino. I'll show you the cutscene right here. Actually, it's one of the character trailers, and it introduces her. We'll watch both of them. We'll watch both of them. Why not? All right, here you go.
You were born into this world all alone. But here in the house of the hearth, you will grow up to be strong. Your goal is to learn, to compete, to defeat all your brothers and sisters in battle,
Summoned by Arlecchino.
and become king.
Yeah, we're just watching some. Oh, I'm just watching some of the cinematics here.
Didn't you want to hear the story?
Did you see the 5.31? The character trailer for Mavuika?
Maybe her curse is flaring up again. Clairvy, see to her.
Oh, okay. I want cake. You want some?
Sure.
Oh, you gotta watch it. I suggest like you get something recording ready so you could record your reaction. It is insane. It's not like the other cinematics. It's not revolving around action or anything. It's just very entertaining.
Do mothers usually argue with their daughters?
Just to warn you, there might be spoilers here, but I'm pretty sure you've seen it before.
I heard that in Snezhnaya, colored light dances in the sky at night. When we're grown up, shall we go see it together?
Oh, you're caught up with the game. Okay.
You will be a great king.
Are you wishing tonight? Cause I am. I don't know how far I'm gonna go, but I'll definitely get C0 or whatever.
I'm sorry. Thank you.
I should have pruned this flower long ago.
Oh, okay.
Not
I hope you get it
wilts.
on that first fate point. My pities are pretty high. I don't know about yours, but like if I get lucky, everything will work out perfectly.
Innocence and kindness are such beautiful qualities. Sadly, they're all so useless.
Yeah.
A bird tied down will never fly the nest. You are no exception.
That's symbolism, guys. That the two like dying flowers. It's like her and her friend.
Surrender. Let your mother guide you, and you shall become the one true king!
My answer is no.
There's straight up Bankai right there. She's Bankai'd her. They never really explain why her eyes are like that.
Creed as follows. I hereby pardon your crimes.
Oh, okay, I was wondering what that symbol was.
A new name. This title and its legacy of bloodshed are now yours to bear. My poor, mad, cursed knave.
Oh, it's a person kneeling? Okay. That's supposed to be Freminette, right? I just want to make that clear. Like I'm pretty sure that's Freminette, right?
I will raise you as my child, like a strict and unfeeling father.
All right, we're gonna watch the combat scene too if you want to stick around, and then we'll get to there's one. Actually, I don't know. There's one more that I think that I wanted to show, but I forgot which one it was. Here's the this is a battle scene, I think it is, right? Oh, it's not Freminette? Oh, okay.
You should know better than to crowd in one place.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I know.
No! I'm sorry, Father!
Sorry for what? This pitiful excuse for an attack?
Father, no!
Made it out, did you? You're stronger than I expected.
A crimson moon? I can't move.
Still, not strong enough to beat me.
He just cheated death right there. He dodged death right there. Do you have any requests for any cutscenes out of curiosity? There's one more. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I thought there was one more. Cause I know yeah, so we saw the 5.3 one. I haven't heard that, no. I know, like I was saying earlier, like I guess you can say this for every character, but like I don't read the manga or anything, but like why are their eyes a certain way, and like how come they don't explain it, you know? Because like with Auroron, like he has two different color eyes, and so does actually a couple characters have two different color eyes. What's her name does too? The one with the shield, the 4-star. She was in she's in Sumeru. What's her name? She's a Hydro, and oh my god, not that many people use her, but yeah, she's able to like use a shield, but like, you know, it's like a weapon that's not, they're not really using a weapon. The weapon just seems to like there's like some sword users who don't even use a sword, you know, like what's his name, Hazel, the detective guy from Inazuma. He uses a catalyst, but he fights with his fists and kicks. And if you look at Mavuika's eyes, you know, they're in the shape of like a sun, you know, from the Natlan region, you know. Oh, do you read the manga too? Because I heard there's plans for an anime, but you know, you never really know with rumors like that. It looks like they already have material. You're gonna be on YouTube, by the way. I hope you don't mind. Once I transfer, I usually don't do this where I transfer things from Oh, it stops at Mondstadt. Oh, okay. Like, are there rumors it's gonna continue, or is it just a one-time thing? Are you a fan of the Zarisa too? This woman in this picture here, for those that don't know. Supposedly she's still alive. The cinematics hint that she's still alive. Yeah, there's some Nouvellette appearances which are pretty epic. Oh, was it that manga? Okay, for the release, yeah. I'll show the cutscene to the character show from Mavuika. If you want to see it, I'll play it again. I'm very curious about your reaction. Unless you want to record it yourself for your own personal resources. I gotta find the audio file. I want to use it in well, I guess it would be a copyright claim technically, but hopefully they don't care. But we'll see. I'll try using it in a YouTube video to see if it brings up the copyright claim. You're sure you haven't that you haven't seen it before, right? I don't want to spoil it for you. If you want to watch it on your own, you can. I'm just saying. Oh, you haven't seen it? Okay. Okay. This is gonna be the live reaction, guys. I'm gonna include your name is gonna be on the window in the YouTube video if anyone wants to look you up. Alright, here you go. It's the second time watching this, guys. I know, I love it. I hope they keep doing this. What did you think of that? It's not, for me, it wasn't what I was expecting, but you know, I understand how it works in terms of like they're all members of the band, you know. Yeah, it was quite interesting. We'll see how much of that is actually included in the game. Yeah, she did. Yeah. But yeah, I have a little bit of a dilemma with Mavuika because she's, you know, best paired with another Natlan character. I don't have any of my other Natlan characters like they're built, but like they're not optimized, you know. And I didn't think I would need another one. So like none of them are C6, even Auroron, like none of them 4 stars. So like see, my plan was to use every Archon as close to C6 as I could, and I'm hesitant now because if I can't get her at her full potential without a C6 Natlan character, it's like, I don't know. It's like is like, I'm sure she's worth C6ing, but I know that, you know, to get her full potential, you have to pair her up with some other Natlan characters. So I don't know. That's a dilemma I have. But either way, I'll get C0 Mavuika and C0 her weapon, or R1 her weapon. Excuse me. And if I have anything left, I'll probably get C0 Satali. But like, that's what I'm wondering now, because like, the problem is I do not have Arlecchino at C6. Oh, you got them accidentally. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, if you're saving up for Arlecchino, that like yeah, you should. They always say this. All the streamers say this. You should play the characters that you like. You shouldn't play them based on their builds or whatever. But yeah. Yeah, I think Mavuka's like story is like a lot deeper than I realized. Cause like some of the other cinematics that like the talking ones, like they're not really tons of action or anything. They're just background story. Like she talks about her family a lot, and like you actually meet some of her family members and stuff, and it kind of makes you wonder where they are now, and considering she's Archon. You know what I mean? Like, is she like technically immortal? Like, what happened to her family? Is this like a Raiden Shogun situation? Oh, 36 pity. Wow, that's pretty good. I wasn't a fan of Linny, personally. I actually like Lynette more. But, like, I felt like... I feel like you don't really need to have multiple bow users. That's just my opinion. Because, like... I haven't gotten you, and, like, I haven't strayed from her in a long time. But I'm a little bit of a collector, so I have more C0s than I do anyone else, which makes sense because I'm not a Poseidon. I was pretty close to being a Giga Whale, but like I calmed down a lot. I'm still thinking about those Archons though. Yeah, I mean like if you get the guarantee and that's what you want, that's great for a feature character, But you know how it is, how when you want the guarantee you don't get it, and you know what I mean, like it's always the opposite of what you want. Yeah, I'm hyping it up here. We're gonna hype it up. Did you hear Capitano might not be playable, which I thought was straight up blasphemy? Cause I don't know, I'm not sure how I feel about that. Cause like I thought he could be paired up with Mavuika, even though technically he's not a Natlan character. At least I don't think he is. The way he talked about himself, saying he was like hundreds of years old, I'm not exactly sure. I wasn't a huge fan of Sumer, personally. A lot of people don't like Natlan, but like I think Natlan is better than Sumer in my opinion. As 50-50, as in that's your pity, or 50-50 that you want him to be playable or not be playable? But yeah. I mean, it's always good to not take a game that seriously, because like I understand like why some people just start wishing because they're bored. I mean like yeah, you should, if you can afford it, then like just get the enjoyment you want to get out of the game. Like there's no right or wrong way to play this game. Oh yeah, 50-50 on it. Yeah, I would like him to be playable, but I'll understand if he's not. Like if they kill him off or something, I'll understand why he wouldn't be playable, for example. But yeah, they they did the Wanderer wrong. Like they shouldn't. I disagree with the way they handled the Wanderer. I just I don't know. I wasn't really sure how to feel about it. Imagine if Al Haytham is not playable. Can you imagine if that happens? Do you know how many people will be in uproar? I want to know more about Skirk. Like, I feel like there's a lot of mystery behind her. Scaramouche, that's his name. Yeah, I didn't like how Scaramouche was handled, and like, I don't know, I was sort of hoping he would have two visions, two elements, cause like, do they explain how he goes from Electro to a Nemo? Like how is that just? How is that just like? So did his vision like? I don't know. It was just weird to me, cause like if he had a what do you call it, like Tartaglia, the delusion. I guess his vision was Electro, his delusion is a Nemo. I don't know. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah. In all fairness, he was the first character able to fly, so I feel like that says a lot. His flight is actually better than some of the other characters, in my opinion. But like, is it's not so much about like the height that he flies, but like the distance he can cover, in my opinion. But yeah, I've used them to get difficult to reach, chests or Oculuses, etc. There are a lot of female characters, yeah, but I guess they're just catering to their main audience. I assume all these fanboys and anime freaks. The with all the waifus, of course. So what we need are more husbandos, right? Yeah. I don't know. Some people feel that way. I don't know. I don't know. I have no control over the game, so I'm just waiting to see what happens. I wish they would have elaborated more on the connection between him and Raiden Shogun, because he just like gloss over it a little bit. I feel like maybe we'll have another character quest coming up, or maybe she will. You never know. I don't know. Because I feel like they could have did a lot more with that, in my opinion. The same thing with Xiang Yu and Shen Hei, even though that she was just an aunt or whatever, but like they could have put them in the same scenes or something. Yeah, I suppose. I just wish I knew more about it, because like, I mean, I guess it explains a lot why his personality is a little bit, you know, kind of cold in a way. Because that's how Raiden Shogun came off, right? That she was like stoic, that she was like didn't really care about anyone except for Inazuma. As far as I know, there was a brief part in a cutscene where they did specifically say Scaramouche was indicated to be Raiden Shogun's, yeah, her son, I guess. It refers to it, but it doesn't really confirm it. Like I that could mean a lot of things. That could mean a lot of things if you think about it. Like, is it like a metaphor for her son, or does he actually share her genes, you know? So if she thought it was too cruel for him, what happened? Like he just, it was like, oh, he's alive. There's nothing we can do about it now. Like I didn't really understand it. Oh, okay. Yeah, Miko. Yeah. There's a lot of the Inazuma lore that I was discussing this one day with someone who's a fan of Naruto. Is it just me, or does Raiden Shogun, when you fight her as a boss, her, like, you know, her purple armor and stuff, doesn't it represent, doesn't it look familiar, like, to Sasuke's Susanoo? Like his you know, so-called, you know, whatever that is, Megatron form armor is purple. It kind of looks like it. I don't know. That's just what I thought. But I understand with the fox and the multiple tails. That's, you know, based on not necessarily Naruto, but, you know, the lores and the legends, so to speak. Well, so you actually read all the dialogue, huh? Wow, I'm impressed. I didn't think that many people did that anymore. I tried, but then I just wanted to play the game. I try to read what I can, what my attention span will allow me to. But you gotta admit, there's some parts with a lot of text, like a lot of text. Oh yeah, I'm caught up to the game too. Yeah, but yeah, I skipped over a lot of stuff. Like a lot of the Nahida stuff was very slow for me, and like it was cool how it ended, but for the most part, it was, the whole Nahida thing was a little bit slow for me, and like I guess Nahida is supposed to represent parity, you know, but like I don't know. I feel like she doesn't strike fear into her enemies. You know what I mean? Like I was expecting something like that. Oh, I went to three betrayals. So one was from Raiden Shogun, obviously, right? Oh, it's Shadow Sword. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, oh, just like this cutscene says. It says he receives his animal vision. I didn't know that. Who does he receive it from, Nahida? That must be this entire, what this what do you call it? The cutscene's about, that's playing in the background. There's like so many cutscenes, and like not all of them are. I mean, like it depends on the definition of entertaining, but you know, like a lot of the story ones just, oh my god, I just feel like they're a little bit too drawn out. But you're gonna encounter that in any game, I feel like, so it's whatever for me. Oh yeah, I remember the storyline with Kazuha. Yeah, how they, like, I guess they seem familiar to each other. You know, yeah. I know they made a reference to that. Yeah. Like I personally don't think Dottore is gonna be playable, cause like I feel like he's just some evil genius. I don't feel like he's powerful. I feel like we haven't really seen him have with any combat like skills or methods. So like I don't know, maybe he's hiding them. I don't know, but like if he skipped over, I wouldn't mind. I didn't think the so-called doctor was I mean, he was interesting, but I don't think he was complex. Oh yeah, with that does it say where he gets the armor from? Like that giant Megazord? I mean, was that from Dotor? Did Dotor build that or something? Or did Scaramouche just have it laying around somewhere? Oh, okay. Do you know anything about the Cryo Archon? If you wanna give a spoiler, I don't care because like no one's gonna report this channel to the whole universe or something. But I try to stay away from spoilers. But if I see it, I see it. Like it's not that in the world for me. But like I understand that like why some people get really mad when they see spoilers because they're not really expecting them. Oh, so he's trying to make Scaramouche into a god? I mean, if I had to make an educated guess, I would say that old guy who appears to who stands at the head of the table. I would assume he's the Cryo Archon, but I don't know if he's like that the leader of the Harbingers, but he I don't know. It's just like why do they all follow him unless he was the most powerful? And I feel like if you're gonna be the most powerful of the Harbingers, you might be the Cryo Archon. Hey Shadow, what's up? Sorry, what's that, Shadow? The you want me to review a site about PlayStation related things, or are you just speaking in general, like in terms of service or something? Is that what you mean in terms of like on Twitch, or YouTube or whatever? Oh, the Cryo Archon is female. Oh, okay, I know that. Okay, but he is the leader of the Harbingers, right? So that would make him number one, right? Of the top three, he would be number one, wouldn't he? Send me the link. What do you mean who? As in terms of the guy, the old guy? I thought he was the leader of the Harbingers, because you remember the cutscene with the table that have all the Harbingers on the side, and like he's just at the head of the table right there, like, and I assume on the other side, if there because there's two heads to the table, I would assume the other side would be the Sarisa, so together they would be, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, who's Piero? Oh, is that old guy's name? I thought Piero was. I can't remember all the names. I know they introduced a lot of them, but I can't remember all of them. I know that one girl is supposed to be the next reviewed Harbinger, right? That the really creepy looking short girl. But I guess the Sarisa wouldn't be top three, would it? Yeah, Columbina. Yeah, I heard she's coming out next, right? I don't know that much about her, like besides that that one cutscene that sort of leaked everything. Shit, how do I display links? Do you want me to display it real fast? I don't know all this Twitch stuff off the top of my head yet. Unless you want to send it a different way, like you post a comment to it in one of my YouTube videos, I'll take a look at it. No, I see a star, star, star as an asterisk. 3 asterisks is what I see. I think that's what this shows when someone tries to post a link. I don't think I made that. I think that was the default that you can't see links on the Twitch settings. Sure. Is whispering still allowed? I thought that wasn't allowed anymore. After the whole Doctor Disrespect thing. Yeah, she's definitely a little bit creepy. I will admit she's pretty creepy. I find her having like a horror story kind of background kind of thing. I don't know. That's just me though. Because she acts like a child, right? Like basically, that's what I gathered was that she did not seem. It seemed like she knew what she was doing, but like at the same time, it seemed like she was like some lost kid or something. Shadow, did you whisper it to me? How? Why can't I see my whispers? How do I show them? Is it on the actual site? I don't think that other girl with the robot, like the little mech, almost like a ruin guard or something. I don't think they're gonna be playable, because like that just seems more appropriate as a boss than really a character you play. Like, because you know, like with the character model, and like there's no like every character is like around the same size, you know. Oh, is that her name, Syndrome? Yeah, I mean, it would be cool if she was playable, but like I don't know how they're gonna do that. So I don't know. I'll have to make a note that this remix that eventually I'll post is gonna have a lot of spoilers in it. I mean, but it's not really spoiling anything. Like, I just don't know all the names because there's quite frankly a lot of names. Shadow, I whispered back to you. I don't see a whisper from you though. Do I have to enable it somehow? I don't see it in my stream manager either. Well, I don't like you say that for now, but you don't know who's coming around the corner. Aren't you excited about a skirk? Fantasybox.com. All right, give me 1 second. I have to load it up on my other monitor so I don't show anything I don't want to show from whatever Shadow's sending me. I looked it up. I don't. It's a GoDaddy website, Sean. Shadow. Fantasybox.com. I thought I did it right. What do you mean? I don't understand. I could take a screenshot for you and send it to you. Am I supposed to Google it? Let me see if I can Google it. I mean, there's... You mean the fantasy box? There's also a website called Her Fantasy Box. I Fantasy Box? Oh, what exactly do you want me to review about it? Do you think they're gonna have another story quest about Arashino? Cinnabon? I would watch it. I mean, I have no problem doing that story quest. Is the Canadian dollar still 1-to-1 with the American dollar? I would imagine it's not, but with everything that's been going on in the world, but... So I was watching this this Genshin Impact video the other day, and the guy made a point that, like, at some point someone needs to die, because you know what I mean, because like one of the characters needs to die so that motivates the other characters, because right now there's just too many characters. But like I'm pretty sure Hoyoverse has done this before, so I'm not worried about it. Like, I think they know what they're doing storyline wise. Maybe I would like to think so. Shadow, do you want me to put this on the main screen so everyone can see it? Just that way you can tell me which one you're specifically talking about. Because I do see them. I see all the steelbooks. Alright, give me 1 second. Okay, what specifically do you want me to look at here? I think this one's pretty good. The one on showcase, right on the front page. I think if I can't remember what it was or what happened to it, but I think I have one steelbook my entire life. Limited edition. Yep. What are you looking for, Wukong? Which one was Himeko again? Was Himeko a character? Her name sounds familiar. Was that her, like, sister or something? That little kid? Oh, well, yeah, my question is what is this in American dollars? Now, when they killed off that character in Honkai Impact, did they? Was she still playable, or was she ever playable? Like, what happened? What if you bought the character? I never got into Honkai Impact. I tried Honkai Star Rail, but um, I just don't like the turn-based combat. Oh, she's 100% playable. You should get that Metaphor one if you like it. I still haven't played the game though. So all I know about it is from what streamers say about it. But yeah, is the American dollar still 1-to-1 with the Canadian dollar? So like this one right here, that's 55.90. I'm not sure what that means, but is that like $55? Like American dollars? Oh, this subtle blade one? Alright, let me look at it. Not that one? Oh, the one from limited edition. Oh, this one? I mean, if you can afford it, I mean, if you really like it, you should get it. If you don't think you're gonna regret it. I mean, you have the game, I assume, right? Do you play Zenless Cinnabon? I never got into that either. Zenless Zone Zero. It does look cool though, I will admit. It looks a little bit more normal, I guess, if that's a interesting way to put it. I watched a lot of gameplay of Wuthering Waves, and like for me personally, I'm already invested in Genshin Impact, so I'm gonna see it all the way through. And personally, I don't think it's a good idea for me to play two different gacha games at once. In all honesty, I don't think. I just feel like the temptation would be like I can't divide my dedication across two different gacha games. I would just like to focus on one, you know. Like Genshin Impact is my first and only gacha game that I remember correctly. Like, I mean, my question is, why is it called Wuthering Waves? Like what's the story behind the title? Shadow, what you should be looking at is that Path of Exile 2 beta is already out. Just saying. And only you don't even have to buy the pre-order edition, because I think you might have to play the beta, but like that game is gonna be free to play as well. And all the microtransactions for Path of Exile 2 are going to be cosmetic only. There's no pay to win. There's no power to win. Pay for power. It's all cosmetics. So you just have to be good at the game and put your time into it. And that's, if you want to support the game, great. But yeah, they make it very clear that they're a small developer, and it's literally like 10 guys or something, and they made the entire game. I remember there's a little mini documentary about it. But I played Path of Exile 1, so I don't know how much you'd be interested in that. People still play Path of Exile 1 too, as well, just saying. And they're still updating Path of Exile 1, just saying. What's Balatro? Is that an anime that I don't know about? That one of you kids are watching these days? When you crazy young kids? Balatro? Is that the name of the steelbook or series or whatever? Like, is that on this website? That's basically what I'm asking. Because I don't see it under B for Balatro. Search up Balatro? Like, on this website or somewhere else? I assume you mean somewhere else. But man, there's no way this would be as cool as this Genshin Impact card game, man. Man, like TCG, man. That's everybody loves that. That's the greatest side game. This is the greatest mini game ever made. Yeah, organize it by alphabetically. Oh, is it not a limited edition one? Is it a regular one? Oh, there it is. Oh, this thing? Oops. Genshin Steelbook? It's sold out. Oh, this is a very Sumer related one, huh? It's an interesting picture of Jean. Who is this supposed to be? They have a pyro vision that you see on the back. Is this no, that's not her. I was gonna say one of the other characters, but that person is Geo. Is that Geo or is it Pyro? It sort of looks like Geo now that I look at it. Wait, is that Noelle? Oh, it is. Oh, it is Noelle. Okay, yeah. But it's just an interesting take on her as well. Her character. That's interesting. Oh, these stole arts from the web. Wow. I hope the artists are okay with that. Yeah, I was gonna say because it doesn't match the animation style of the game or any of these photos, or graphics, whatever. Yeah, because I thought I saw this before somewhere. So like when you submit like a drawing you did of a Genshin character, like does that become Hoyo versus property once you submit it to them? Because you're basically giving it to them for them to showcase if they want to. I wonder if they get all rights to it. Like I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure I would want to share it if it was that good. You still get credited, but I mean like if someone was gonna buy a print of it, where does the money go to? The artist? That's not her signature claymore either. Just saying. She's supposed to be using the white blind. Just saying. This is the Favonius claymore or whatever it's called. I think Favonius greatsword. Is that what it is? What's this sword? Is this Jade Cutter? Is this Jade Cutter? No, it's a different handle. That's Favonius sword, isn't it? I know I've seen the handle somewhere, the hilt or the guard or whatever. I think that's Favonius, isn't it? Yeah. So I thought. My Favonius sword does not glimmer like that. I wish mine did, but mine doesn't look like that. I remember that joke about how when Ningguang was like Gilgamesh, like my Ningguang can't do that. I agree, my Ningguang can't do that either. I wish he could. I used to use Fischl like a lot. Fischl was she was one of my first 4-stars that I actually wished for. I used her so much. Because at the time she was really good at physical damage. At least I thought she was. Oh, what's this outlet? Oh, these are stuff that are on sale. A lot of Marvel stuff. That's 70 cents. Okay. So basically, what is this? Just because I'm Asian doesn't mean I'm good at math. But we're gonna go. So if $1 Canadian, if that's $55, that's $55 and 90 whatever in Canadian dollars, right? So it's basically 56, right? So if you take 56 and you times it by 0.7, that's 39 American dollars. So like $40. I mean, if that's the right price, that's not that bad. I mean, it is on sale after all, so. Oh, that's not Canadian dollars? What is that symbol? Is that euros? Oh, okay. What server do I play on? Just America. North America, if you want to look at it like that. Are you on European? Or I guess the proper term is what? The East Asia server? I'm not sure what it's called again. Oh, it's 83.4, okay. .03. So if you take the 55 and you multiply that by 1.03, right? Am I doing this right? I don't know. If Cinnabon says it's $83, I'll take that. I'll take their word for it. Oh wow. Some TOS stuff here. No, I'm just kidding. It doesn't show everything. You're allowed to show. You just can't show everything. That's my understanding of the Twitch terms of service right there. At one point, you still can't show your feet, right? Is that against terms of service? Showing your feet. How do I see your cursed account? You mean like on one of those tracker websites, where like I remember there was one streamer who has the #1 IATO in the world, but like I never found out what website they were using to determine that. Enka Network. Oh, that's probably it. Okay, how do I do this? Oh, they're under maintenance right now. I'm not sure if that impacts anything. Yeah, it won't let me do it right now because of maintenance. Yeah, it's not letting me enter in the field. Yeah. I'll have a copy of this video, so I'll look it up later. Well, technically we only have to wait like 2 more hours. It's gonna be until 3 more hours because it's 5 p.m. Oh no, it's not. It's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here right now in America. And what I noticed that they usually the new version is released, or whatever you want to call it, by 11 p.m. So if it's 8 p.m. now, by 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the east part of the United States, it would be 3 hours from now. From my experience, it's usually around 11 p.m. my time, so 3 hours from now. But I wouldn't be surprised if they got it out between 10 or 11. Between 10 and 11, I mean. Akasha system. There's a shitload of ads here. So because you have C6 Bennett, did you C6 him, or is he sitting at C5? Do you wish on a standard banner at all? Or like, do you just do it when you get them? Cause like, or are you gonna wait for the next character to be on standard banner? So are you sitting on all those standard fates, or are you just gonna hoard them? Cause you could get some decent weapons from there that could replace some of these weapons. Do you use Traveler? Like regularly? Not that there's anything wrong with that. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Do you have the crit rate circlet on Arlecchino? So, some people are fine with the 50% crit rate, but I know a lot of people prefer like maybe like 75-ish. Oh, okay. But you're trying to make an exception for Arlecchino to get her weapon? Yeah, I don't know. You're gonna be farming a lot, because like, what's your everyone's definition of perfect is different. Oh. Yeah, most of your characters have higher crit damage than mine, but I have a decent crit rate specifically, but my crit damage could be higher on a lot of my characters. Oh, but you're running this the Savahoma weapon? Yeah, that probably explains why your crit damage is so high. What is this blasphemy right here? What is this blasphemy over here? What are you doing to Nouvelette right now that you need to give him only 11.2%? That's like casino odds. Like how dare you? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Your other character? What do you mean? Which other character? Your other characters in general? Oh. I mean, yeah, I would imagine a lot of people who like gambling play Genshin Impact. Yeah, I have this weapon on her too, because I don't really like this costume. I like her other costume or skin or outfit, whatever. And it matches the purple and black on her, her original costume. Oh. Oh, the top 17% on this network, though, right? The Kasha website. Oh, okay. Oh, so you play Hu Tao? Are you gonna get a skin? The new one coming out? Probably, yeah. The only skin I paid for, obviously I get all the free 4-star ones, but the only skin I paid for, like actual Genesis crystals, was for Diluc. Diluc was my first 5-star. Oh, for Christmas, you got someone gave you a PlayStation card or something? Diluc has the best. He has the best costume. I'm sorry, but like, it's like so much more better than his original one. And they knew that, and they made it cost extra because it was like a 5-star outfit. Ganyu's pretty good. I debated on Ganyu's outfit. I had to think about it. I don't use her as much nowadays, so that's probably why I didn't get it. But yeah, I just had Diluc's outfit was the only one I paid for. Every once in a while I'll use Diluc. Just for old time's sake. To be honest, like the only bow user that I typically use is Yoimiya. I think well, as far as I know, it's widely accepted she has the best single target damage. So that's why I use her on like certain Abyss teams, you know? The bosses in the Abyss, the ones later on tend to be like one-on-one fights, you know? So that's where Yoimiya comes in handy for me. I used to run a team with Yoimiya and Ganyu at the same time. It was it definitely took some getting used to. I mean, like it wasn't super effective, but like for the Abyss for at that time it was. I'm just looking at your weapons. I use what's it called? What's the one that's supposed to look like matches him? I forget. It's obviously it's a spear. It's like I forget. It's not the Summit Shaper. It's the other one. It's the is it the Unforged? No, that's not it. I forgot what it was, but yeah, I use that one. Even though everyone says it's like the most useless weapon in a game, but it matches them, so that's why I use it. Oh yeah, AR-58. You gotta get to that 60. It really makes no difference, but you gotta get to that 60. Takes forever. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's just a matter of time. You just keep playing. Like it's best to not even track it. Like just keep playing the game. And eventually you get there. You don't need to like watch how many experience points you are away from it. You know. I don't think I did that much farming in the game. When there was nothing to do, I did a lot of farming, but for the most part, how much oh, okay. How much exploration do you do? Because like I have a lot of prima gems saved up, and it's probably the most I've had saved up ever. Like I don't count topping off, but or topping up or whatever. Oh wow, you have 11 accounts in Genshin. Okay. Do you play them all, or you just whichever one you want to bounce on you do? Shaska's interesting. I mean, out of all the Natlan characters so far, I everyone like really loved Xenolan, but I don't know. I just I don't think I like Geo characters in general. Actually, besides Zhongli, like there's really no Geo characters I use. I have Arataki or Ito or whatever, but I used to use them a lot, but not really anymore. When Mono Geo was like the newest craze, I used them a little bit. Yeah, I think I have like 18,000 Prima Gems saved right now. And for a little bit of time recently, I do tend to do the battle pass all the time, but or not all the time, every time, but I don't do the Welcome Moon like religiously. Sometimes I'll get it if I have the money, but like for the most part, I usually don't need it. And it's not that I don't log in every day. It's just that I don't know. Sometimes I just don't want to spend that $5. I mean, because like you don't see the rewards of it right away. You see it over time, obviously. I feel like it's a little deceiving because you're not getting as much as you might feel like you are. I think so, something like that. Yeah, 18,000. So if 8,000, that's 100. So yeah, something like that. So it's 16,000 plus 2,000. Yeah. And I'm close on pity. I would say I'm 2 tempos away from a 50-50 character, and like 1 tempo away from a weapon. Well, the first fate point. Unfortunately, it's obviously it wouldn't be guaranteed because the fate points the way the fate points would. I mean, like that's enough to get her weapon, isn't it? Arlecchino's. Are you gonna go for constellations too, for Arlecchino? Yeah. How how far are you willing to go for the constellation? Do you have a cutoff point? With my Arlecchino, I went up to the constellation that gives her uh, interrupt resistance. That's I think that's C1. But yeah, I stopped at C1 for now. But like now that her banner is coming up, I'll try. But it's not a priority for me. But I'll try. I definitely, obviously, if I could C6 her, I would. But it's just a question of how much I want to spend. You know, blah blah blah. Genshin, gacha game, blah blah blah. In the event, oh yeah, are you going all out for yeah? So basically, whatever you have left, right? That's I don't think that's a bad choice. I mean, it's your favorite character. Is your favorite character. I don't know. If you just spend what you can afford, it should be worth it. If that's your favorite character, you won't regret it. You know what they say about gamblers. If they quit gambling, you know what they say about them. I mean, yeah, I can understand that, yeah. If you get a gift, you know, by all means, you're supposed to use it. There's no point in hoarding it. I mean, like, you know, I have to see what the end game is. Besides Imaginarium or the Abyss, I have to see like real end game. Cause like, what if the final character is like the greatest character ever, but like it's the end of the game? So like, you know, are you gonna keep playing that one character? I don't know. You know what I mean? The last character, which is arguably gonna be Paimon. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't hear that anywhere. Supposedly Paimon's gonna be the last boss. That's what a lot of people say. It's pretty good energy recharge for him on Bennett. C6 is a pretty important constellation for her. I would imagine so though. It is a C6, but yeah. Yeah, I stopped at I think I stopped at C1. I'm surprised though, it says a C4 is not really a priority. So I figure if I stop at C3, I can just get the rest on her, you know, next rotation. Since I didn't realize the C6 was such a high priority. Hmm. Alright, Cinnamon. I'm gonna do some bio stuff and load up edit this video so that I can share your glory to the YouTube universe on my YouTube channel. Thanks for coming in though, hanging out. That other person, you should check him out too. He's just a buddy of mine who plays a lot of PlayStation. I will say, are you doing any wishing tonight? Or none whatsoever? You're just gonna wait till phase 2? Oh, thanks for the follow, Cinnamon. I don't know how you have willpower like that, because you understand Mavuika is pyro, right? You know she is pyro, right? I'm just saying, you're running mono pyro, I'm just saying. Just saying, I don't know. I don't mean to sway you, but like I said, yeah, she does have to run with a Natlan character, so that's where my dilemma is, yeah. And I don't know what Natlan characters are coming out soon or in the future, you know? So it's like, I could go start building Satali, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna regret it, you know, like if a better character comes out, so I don't know. And even if Capitano is playable, it's like he's not a Natlan character, so he's probably not gonna use the you know, help with the fighting spirit thing. Yeah, you should stick with the character that you like, yeah. Alright. I'll talk to you later, man. Good luck in phase 2, and wish me luck for tonight. I'll be hovering around waiting for the servers to come back up. But I'll be on I'm gonna record. I usually record my wishing on my YouTube channel, but then I'm gonna log in like to do the actual gameplay and stuff, or you know, just hang out, whatever I end up doing on stream with Genshin Impact. All right, I'll talk to you later. Once again, thanks again for the follow. Yeah. All right. Good luck in phase 2 if I don't talk to you.